Matuma, man.
Yeah, I don't recall him playing the hero. I've seen it in South America. I believe it was K1 playing it. Makes a lot of sense here, you know. It's something thinking differently, what can work great against the bad and great against the tide. Like you get Ravage, you pop your ulti, you shield the other guy. Can potentially work. Like I can see it working well.
Yeah, on his Earth Spirit though, you can imagine we can expect to see very good high-level players from him as we possibly get used
Yeah,
to
this
the game
feels
so
like
far.
his comfort hero, you know, he knows what to do. Shaker was a bit, you know, shaky performance in the end, a couple of missed opportunities. I also want to see if Team Secret wants to run an aggressive tri-lane. It's a potentially good one, once again, with the Enchantress, with the Tusk. Like, they have so much damage coming up from that lane, and they could also put the Timber Saw, like, in a lot of different lanes. Like, he just does not want to play into Batrider, that's all.
No, absolutely, and I like this so far because they are expecting, obviously, Leostar to take the bat mid. They've given the tangos over to Matsu. They're going to try and put the Abaddon mid against the bat. As he's fully prepared with the one straight up and completed. We're going to see Thunder Predator try for a first blood here. They'll start heading up to the high ground of Secret. Won't quite be able to get the jump, and now with the tag team, Yaps are ready to turn. They're over the moves, and Secret, they'll be the ones to claim first blood for Zai. So it's very scary trying to fight.
Thunder Predator, they knew someone was up the hill on the high ground because the smoke broke on the Earth Spirit, and yeah, he pays with his life. It's kind of hard to fight into Tusk. Like Tusk with the tag team, it's just so much damage, 3-4 heroes hitting you.
Unless, yeah, like Leo style, I think they're already going to swap things up. They're going to put Minos over towards a different lane. Leo style, he doesn't want to play into this mid lane. It's going to be pretty much impossible for him to you know, shut down Matsu. Matsu with the full wand and as an Abaddon with the Aphotic Shield. You can't play the bat for that matchup. You want to try and get him somewhere where he's going to be able to have the potential to threaten the enemy core. So they'll put him down bottom, which will put him in that Zai matchup. We'll see if Secret respond to this and switch things around.
They have the tools.
Yeah.
You know, they have heroes to swap things around. Batrider with the shared tangos on the bottom lane needs to bring some extra region. He has a bottle, but definitely needs to bring some extra. Abaddon on the mid lane doesn't care too much about the life, so we're gonna see like the trades. But I feel Abaddon, I don't remember seeing this matchup mid for a reason because it almost never happens. But I feel Abaddon should have a bit of a, you know, easier time. That Curse of Avernus, extra slow, extra attack speed, and then the silence on the Lifestealer. You just don't have a long lane enough to be able to, you know, utilize the Abaddon. And now they're swapping things around already. Zai walking to the mid lane, like this is a free lane for Zai. Abaddon goes to the bottom, free lane for Abaddon.
They really want to get the Abaddon against this bat, Leo style. Of course, it's going to be walking back over towards the mid. We are definitely going to see some musical lanes continue here. Both teams fight to get the matchups that they want.
Remember, this is a position 5 Tide Hunter because he had way too many like counters, potentially that Bersault plays 1 versus 1 against him, then he gets just completely dumpstered by the Timber. They keep swapping. I think this favors Team Secret a bit more. They still have Nisha on the top lane, free farming on this Mars. Like the biggest winner is MJZ on the Tide Hunter. Yeah. Like, guys, I do not want to move.
Nah, he's just going to take this.
He's like, yeah, I'll take the XP, I'll take some CS.
Leo style. He's going to find Yapso here in the jungle. Yapso trying to do his best to just sort of waste further time of Leo style as Leo style's trying to get in between these lanes.
Are you okay in the old chat? And that's a good voice line. How's mid doing? What a time to be alive. You know, we waited more than a year for a Dota land, and then we get Abaddon versus Lifestealer mid. What?
What? What indeed? As bottom lane. Leo style, he's moved away from the Abaddon. Are we going to see the Abaddon move again? We are. We are indeed. Matsu, he's following that bat. He's not letting Leo have the lane that Leo wants. And Leo, as soon as that Matsu turns back down on the bottom lane, he's already making his way back over the mid. I don't know when we're going to see these musical lanes come to an end.
They need to stop eventually. Like Matumba Man, he's not CSing, he's using only the M key, move to the certain hero, just follow that Batrider pretty much. Now they're swapping again.
Well, Leo back over the mid. See how long it takes for Matsu to move back over it. Or if Matsu will finally concede to the movements of Leo style. No, he's going there. He's going there. He's not going to let Leo win this one. Matu is not leaving the battle alone.
Maybe there are some rules that we didn't read before it. Like if you swap the lanes first 10 times, like you just win.
Right, well, that's one of those sort of obscure chess moves.
The first
you know,
one. Yeah, you're just.
The game is over.
Game's over.
Matu's mid, and Leo, he's I'm out. Back to bottom he goes. Down bottom, they have got the catch onto MJZ. See if Zanyapso have the damage.
Looks pretty dead to me.
More whirling death, and Zai will be able to finish off the job. Same time up top moves, Nisha and Puppy. Have found him. Kills on both of the side lanes for Secret.
I feel Thunder Predator just overcomplicated things for them.
And here we go again.
With the draft. Yeah, here we go again.
Here we go again.
Eventually, you have to stop MNZ.
And here we go again. Leo's out. Back over the mid. He doesn't want to be near Matu.
What if you lose movement speed if you move too much? Because the hero is going to get tired.
I mean, it's Matu's going back over there. This literally is never going to stop. This is going to be never ending.
I remember one game when Eternal Envy played. They kept swapping for 10 minutes. He just wanted to have a better matchup for him. Of course, in the end, they lost the game, but didn't matter. It was fun to watch. Puppy getting caught in the top lane.
We'll be able to catch him. Playing a bit deep. Try to come around the creep wave. And maybe it's come to an end now. Back to the live stealer against the Abaddon. See if Matu and Zai do make the moves. It's Leo Style, MJZ, Thunder Predator. They're finally 5 minutes in. Got the lane that they wanted. Is it gonna stay like this, or are we gonna see Secret swap again?
Good.
I think it's time to stop.
When it's time to stop, it's time to stop.
Zai 6-7 sticking up palm charges, needs to be careful. I want to go in Leo Style. Doesn't have too much region. Does not have mana for Firefly.
I'm rolling 10 stacks.
I told you, he's losing the move speed. He's moving at the 200 move speed because he went to the mid and back multiple times. Tries to use the crook. Misses.
Oh, Central helping out there with the 3-man stun. All right, the neutrals. A bit of a helping hand there for Thunder Predator. Zai is going to go for the TP out, but Moose is actually able to get in and stop it. So now Zai dead and without a TP to return to a lane.
They're still not done. Matu, once again, back to the bottom lane. He also has 3 points in Curse of Avernus.
I see mid.
Low.
Frank coming in with the setup onto Yapso. Minos not quite able to close the gap and start getting that slow going. Putting pressure onto the tier 1 mid. TP over from Marzino's going to take a long time here for Nisha. Frank trying to pop the sprout to hold them back. Attempting to get out of this, but Yapso be able to trap him off with the shards. Kill off Frank.
So far, the highlight of this game for me was that Centaur, the triple stunning Team Secret, I gotta say. Because people are just swapping things around. A lot of pressure on the tier 1 tower in the mid. They have a catapult, Leo Cell with the double damage. Arena, drop.
Score point for the mid, Nisha. Yeah, moves rolling to the side. They get over towards Leo Star, kick him out, trying to protect him. Leo Star, Firefly going. They do get a very early tier 1 mid with all the movements around.
They get it, but it gets denied. So, it still opens up the map. But you don't get the gold for it. Matu still on the bottom lane. Tidehunter, high level. I've been talking about how he's the biggest winner, level 5, 7 minutes in as a position 5. Not too bad.
Yeah, kind of hard for them to go on. Tanky already, MJZ. 3 points of Anchor Smash, of course, always going to be very nice against a lineup with 4 melee heroes. Side of the burst. Have a solid shot of surviving. The top lane really been the lane that we haven't really looked at too much. It's kind of been the most static. Frank's been up it, arming away. Master Sage, level 6. So we'll have that move ready with the Nature's Wrath. Sees an opportunity. Leo Style is going to start working on his bots in the mid lane. So with the tier 1 taken down from Secret's half, he's going to feel very secure doing this. There's not going to be really any chance of Secret catching him by surprise.
I think we're done with swapping, and now we can start playing some Dota.
Yeah.
It's been done. Everyone had their own fun. Now let's see what happens. Tidehunter, not level 6 yet. Zai has Arena, could cut down those trees.
There's the setup. Going along to MJZ, can they burst it? Mass TP's coming in, they can't. They've got to back off now. Secret moves, comes in with a counterplay. Starting things off with the slow onto Nisha. Shields out from Matu. Nisha is going to be able to run. Leo Star aren't quite close in on this. Of course, not quite having that level 6 yet on the back. Just a creep away from it.
Smoke, they still need that level 6. Zai playing very aggressive on the top lane, trying to zone out the Frank. Last time Frank played Nature's Prophet, he was the tank with that mech 5 Crimson Guard type of a build. This time around going for more of a damage oriented, which I really like. You know, the silence, a lot of value, especially against the Abaddon and Tusk on top of that. Not a big fan of Lifestealer going for the battle tree, I gotta say.
Zai, that's for a TP out, moves and Leo Star quickly cancel that as the two of them run him down. They'll be able to get the kill. Zai falls. We did see this Battle Fury Lifestealer before.
He played it against PSG LGD when they won that game. It was a game that didn't really matter, but still I feel Battle Fury, you know, is not the best choice. If you get something like an Armlet, Team Secret doesn't have any kind of burst damage, so you can always pretty much armor toggle. And you're playing into full melee heroes. Just Battle Fury.
I mean, full that's the cleave paying off then, you know? 4 melee heroes in a fight.
Oh yeah, you use Flame Break, push them all to one side, then cleave with the Lifestealer.
Yeah, it can work. Top lane. So Frank can get his way out of this. The Arena's drop down moves. It's going to roll in. Just connection onto Nisha. Frank getting low. He's not going to be able to escape this. The Arena trapping him, taking him out. Moves. Got TP away though. No, there's no further TP cancel between the two and Secret. On the bottom side, look towards MJZ. They've got MNZ coming over. Ravage and the ready if they want to pop it. Silence out on MJZ. Minos looking towards Matu. The borrowed time's out. Matu able to commit, take out the tide.
That was such a nice event by Yapster. He precast the Snowball in case Tidehunter wants to use the Ravage, and then he can save the Matumba man. They get out and still gonna get the kill, but Tidehunter realized, you know, I'm not gonna get too much out of this anyway, especially if he dodges, it's gonna be a waste. I'll just keep it.
See Matu's build again, second time today, going for the Midas. That excellent item on the Abaddon to accelerate the levels. Of course, you benefit from that attack speed with the passive. And of course, he sees Minos going for the Battle Fury. He knows this is going to be a bit of a farm game, so he's got to have his own sort of item to allow him to scale up as well.
Lifestealer's playing into 4 melee heroes. He's also having 3 points in Gold Frenzy, just for some extra slow, which I really like. Like you can see Abaddon right now, he can't really trade. You talked about that hand of Midas. Other teams are probably going to be, well, man, Team Secret. They're doing it. They're buying hand of Midas. They're going to start a trend.
No, absolutely. Every team's carry is going to be like, guys, I want to buy Midas. If Matu's doing it, I'm going to do it. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some more.
I'm more worried about people in the pocket. Frank
in the pocket. Frank. With the backup, Moose comes in, MJZ with a lovely 4-man Ravage. The Magnetize going out as well from Moose. It's quite a fair bit of damage coming out to Secret. Yapster side both getting low. Leo Star on top of the two of them with the Firefly. He'll get the double kill. Look to knock back Nisha with the Flame Break. He's going to chase up forward. So to get the grab onto Nisha, he can. Dragging back the Mars. They'll be able to set up for a third kill. Minos turning up as well as Nisha put the 1 charges. Try and push them back with the Ghost Rebuke, but the slow of the Ghoul Frenzy, it's too much. He can't run. Thunder Predator, they'll turn that attempt around from Secret as MJZ. Beautiful Ravage, and the backup, of course, is there. It's Thunder Predator. They'll always be in to back one another up.
Yeah, great Ravage, nice follow-up from the Earth Spirit, the 4-man Magnetize, a lot of overtime damage, Batrider shows up. I gotta say, I'm a bit worried for Team Secret in this game. Like, they have no real answer for Lifestealer. Like, they have no abilities that go through Magic Immunity other than Volrus Sponge. And Yapster, you know, he realizes that, had a great success in the previous game with the kick. I'll get the Aghanim Scepter, you know, deal with the rest. I'm gonna kick Lifestealer out.
See what sort of items Matu's going to get after this Midas. As you say, definitely and not as sort of a clear route to victory for Secret's lineup compared to what they had in game 1, where they had Matu farming away on the Monkey King. Time is a little bit different. It's a batting carry.
Also a bit limited on the tower damage for Team Secret. Like they need to play with the catapult, Enchantress possibly getting a creep. Timbersaw can tank the damage, but right now they can't just, you know, group around and start hitting on the tower.
I think already someone's been yeah, he's ready to follow the footsteps of Matu. You see moves? You like this one on the Earth Spirit?
Oh yeah, great success from the last game. He's like, you know, they don't have tower damage, what I just talked about. They're gonna be here for a very long time.
Yeah.
Why don't I just get the Midas?
Just get the Midas.
So if you see someone else going for Midas,
then it's you've been given the all clear. It's like, right, Midas are in play, I'm gonna get my own.
no, but this could also say for Team Secret, you know, they're getting their Midases. What do we do? Like, we're gonna respond with our own.
See, there may be more to come out. When we get to see what Leo's doing up after the box, he might want to go for the greed as well.
Let the sharks
Bottom lane, MJZ will be found, Leo style, trying to see if they can get something going on this top lane, but Zai's here with the backup. Bit of a spooky place for Minos to be. Battle Fury is now done on the Lifestealer.
It's a 14-minute Battle Fury with the face boots. Great timing. Lifestealer, you know, he is gonna get farm. Like, this hero will definitely get the farm. He's going into Yasha, next item. I don't think it's like needed the... I've seen Lifestealer getting the Manta style if he needs to be able to take care of himself, remove any kind of silences. He has like one silence, and that's only Curse of Avernus.
Yeah.
If he gets hit 4 times, which is, you know,
I mean,
pretty tough to get.
SMY is just going to be the straight up item for him.
Got it.
Minos, he's going to farm fast, you know, because one thing nice about the Cool Frenzy, can you plus 50 attack speed at the max level. Really speeds up the farm. Yeah, you benefit massively from the cleave. You see him very quickly ripping through the Ancients. Just a bit of a test really for Batu on this carry Batu with the Midas. See if he can keep up with the farm this lifesteal. I think it's going to be hard. He's going for that full sort of the farm build from the Abaddon, the Midas into the Radiance on himself.
That's kind of a build you need to go for on Abaddon to be able to scale. Abaddon talents are really good top lane. Like 65 damage on level 15, CDR or armor if you want to go on level 20. Lasso,
big deep dive in from Leo. He just goes right under the tower to grab Puppy.
I bring sand.
I get the kill before Zai can do anything about that. TP over not coming in time from the rest of Secret. Nisha, so 600 away from the Yules. So finding the setup onto Minos, I mean, even then, it's when it is done, it's going to be hard for them to really set up onto the Lifestealer. Most of the time, Minos is going to be able to rage and survive anytime Secret go on him.
it's such a good Lifestealer game.
Yeah.
They don't have the real answer for him. Only the kick, the punch. But the Absorb still deciding, maybe I need a Blink Dagger when they decide to go in. I need to be the saving tool. It's not easy to farm with the Tusk. Going in on Frank.
He's got the Sprout. Yamzor, he'll cut his way in. Backups in from Moose. Frank still alive. Kick from Moose, getting Frank over to the side. Matu and Yamzor can't finish up the kill. Now the charge comes in from Thunder Predator. Yo Star moving in with Moose. They get the connection once again onto Yamzor. Matu trying to protect him with the Aphotic Shield. Should be enough sustain. Matu.
Moose is like, you were kicking our players last time. I'll show you how to kick my own teammates. Saves Frank there. Nicely done. Matu
has got the borrowed time. They can force it out of him. MJZ does have Ravage ready to go if any sort of fight gets brought down here. Of course, still having the outpost as well, Thunder Predators, so they can bring back up in if it kicks off. But Secret, go back away. Matu wanting to get the Radiance done before any sort of fight is forced. He's only about 400 away from Recipe. 17 minutes in, 7-9. Less than 1k gold in it. Secret with a slight lead. In terms of the scaling and the farming, this Lifestealer, Minos, looking pretty terrifying. This is quick item timings from him. And obviously, whilst the Radiance will help Matu in terms of farming and fighting the rest of the lineup, it's not going to be an item that the Lifestealer will care too much about at all in the team fights.
with the rage, you don't care too much about it, true, but the overtime damage from the Baron, he's the tanky one, he's the one who stays in the team fight for such a long time. Silence, so he can't pop that ulti.
Punish him after. Yeah, they're going to use the lasso as soon as the borrowed time comes out, drag him away from the rest of his teammates, and it's a clean kill there from Thunder Predator. Smart moves, as they know any time that the borrowed time's gone off, Leo Star will have no trouble finding the lasso. Thunder Predator, they're not even done yet. They're looking for Yapson. He cancel moves. He's in time. Another kill for Thunder Predator as they start to move and get Minos involved.
Even though in terms of net worth, it's pretty even. I'll say that Thunder Predator is in full control of this game. Like, Mars as a hero doesn't really, you know, scale that much. They're catching Leo style. Okay.
Ravage is out. He's got the three of them, and Minos, he's ready to go to work straight over towards Nisha. Nisha's got to run. A turn for the order to hold back Minos' side. And Sprout quickly cuts out with Whirling Death, looking over towards Moose. Moose low on the mana. And Matu coming back into the game, heading over. Minos has got to be careful now. He's raging, and he's running away. Moose, another roll out will separate him from Secret. In fact, he's even made it over towards the safety of his own high ground. Nice move from Moose, will keep him out of any sort of harm's way. Secret won't be able to find him.
MJZ scouting things out as a Titan Hunter. He also has a Blink Dagger, which was just shown as position 5. Like, it's still a good timing. Yapsor's still very far away from his Blink Dagger. Radiant's done on a Baron. Seems like they want to go in and get the Roche kill. Tag team.
Okay, no Ravage.
Curse of Avernus. They know there's no Ravage, there's no Lasso, so they're going to use this opportunity.
And they don't do it super quick. I guess the curse obviously does help. But there should be maybe a bit of a window of opportunity for Thunder Predator to at least try and slow Secret down here. It's MJZ, he'll show his face first. Trying to burst the time, they'll bring him down. Arena's going to get dropped, Spirit the mark, won't take Leo Star. You have to snowball over towards Leo Star. They punch him up, they take down the back. Minos is going to look towards Puppey first. Puppey is getting ticked down by the McIntyres, but the healing attendants will keep him up. They've lost 3, Minos and Moose having to bail as Moose is caught out too. Secret will take down the 4 of them. As Thunder Predator try and step forward for the fight. Zai and Nisha just able to have the control and the damage there between the 2 of them with the Arena and the burst, the Timber Saw. Thunder Predator couldn't quite fight into that.
Surprised they decided to take that fight. They have no Ravage, no Lasso. You know, fighting into a Baron with the Radiance, you can't do what you did to the Baron last time around. Lasso after the ulti, the way you approached, like Team Secret was ready. They placed the Sentry Ward, they placed an Observer Ward in the river to see the approach coming out from the Thunder Predator, and it worked out. They have Aegis on a Baron, going into Manta style. This is the same type of build I've seen from K1, aka Hector, from the Beast Coast. He's the one who played a couple of times the Baron carry in the South America region.
And we're seeing again here that whole fight. I mean, it really was, as you say, Matu just getting a lot of damage done throughout the duration of it all, and pretty much entirely staying within the range of that burn. Secret up to the a little bit more of a lead, 2k up. Aegis on Matu. Now a very, very tricky target to go for.
Lifestealer's annoying, but with only 2 items, he really doesn't deal that much damage. You know, once he's 3-4 slotted, you're gonna feel a different Lifestealer. Team Secret Smoke. Frank not have a BKB yet, so this should be a kill.
He's going to try for the TP out for Yapsor. He's in. No ball over, finishes him off. Matu already starting to push back the rest of them. There's complete space for Secret to take another tower. Looking to get a lot done with Sages. Put on the side, Leo style. Drag back Nisha. He's going to come in with a self-fuel, try and buy himself some time, but Minos is on top of them with the help of MJZ. They'll bring down Nisha. The Arena's out, will hold them in there momentarily. Secret, they don't want to try and get in on this though. Underneath the tier 2 and without their Mars, they'll back off.
Nisha used the Arena, because it will be back pretty much online when he respawns, but try to set something up if the team wants to take that fight. Lotus Orb, that's going to be a great value against Earth Spirit Silences, Batrider, and also Silence from the Nature's Prophet. Frank, he definitely needs that BKB, they also need to talk about who's going, which items. I see both Nature's Prophet and Lifestealer having AC queued up.
Game's now really going to begin for Moose. Finally has that Midas done.
Already committed with the Hyperstone, so Frank will need to think of something else.
So if they're going to be able to get any sort of dives onto Frank, yeah, Frank's not messing around. He's elsewhere. Minos, Minos can pretty much farm wherever he wants. So it has to be a bit aware of the interruptions that could be provided by Yapsor. In terms of killing and catching, he doesn't necessarily have to rely on the TP. It's just so incredibly speedy between the phase boots, the rage, and the buff of the S and Y.
This is the only spell he pretty much needs to care about.
Yeah.
But Tupaman has that level 15 talent. It's a lot of damage. 65 damage. You have this Aegis. Now you can feel more comfortable just going in and hitting that tower. You have a lot of attack speed. Going into Manta style, you can get rid of some sticky bomb charges. You have a Photic shield. It's not so much about, you know, being able to remove the silences, even though it's a great benefit, especially against the Nature's Prophet, because you can still pop the ulti whenever you feel like you need to pop it, instead of just waiting for silence to end. But it's also about the farm, like Radiance, Manta style, and Tupaman is hitting the high ground.
Got to do something about this. Minute and 20 seconds left on the Aegis. There's a TP from MJZ here, right underneath the nose of Tupaman, and he's dead.
Lilac is available. He might need to pop it and try to take the fight.
Might need to. That TPing in under the tower, your Secret, they had no hesitation to just step up and kill him off as soon as he appeared.
25 minutes in, Team Secret hitting the Baron.
Minos for a bit of the split push. Tier 3 tower actually
Almost done.
yeah, nearly done here by Minos alone. Secret starting to back off. They've sent back the one of them. Miap sort of try and defend, and it's worked. Minos,
My sprites are with us.
heading over, back in the creep, retreating.
Team Secret just moving as a unit, together, holding hands, and ready to use a shield if something happens. They need to be careful about those split pushes. Yapzor, kind of one that needs to TP, possibly like stop the TP rotation from the Lifestealer, and then can still take a 4 versus 4 fight.
Those split pushes are going to get much more deadly once the AC's done. That was very, very close to its completion.
Lifestealer is massive, but they're right now not fighting with him. Could still be a bit problematic.
Puppy.
Lasso.
Let's try to think he's charged before anything happens. Ravage comes out from MJZ. He's caught the two of them. Turnover was Nisha, but Nisha's got the BKB good to go. Looks for the catch to set him onto Leo Star. He's got it. Arena straight to the spear. Hitting Leo Star with the ball. He goes down. Frank's going for the BKB. TP out. He'll make it away. Yep, so might be able to get in range in time.
Close. It looked like a good Ravage. Only managed to kill Puppy after that, so not really worth it. Puppy once again super farmed on the Enchantress. More farm than Yapzor, more farm than Earth Spirit with Hand of Midas, who's actually holding a Philosopher's Stone. So Puppy getting a ton of farm. Same item build, Glimmer Cape, Force Staff to push people out of the trouble, push people out of the Sprout. Great against the Lifestealer.
Secret back on with a bit of pressure in the mid whilst Leo Star was out of the game. So yeah, Moose going to take a little bit of time before he makes his goal back on this one. Maybe they can draw the game out as late as it looks like they intend to plan with these sort of item pickups on the support. All in all, a much closer game than game one. Both the numbers and the potential of both teams' lineups as things go on.
They're respecting this damage coming on from the Lifestealer, potential Flame Break, even Lasso when they're sieging the high ground. Batrider also found Faded Brooch and has a lens, a lot of movement speed, the cast range going into BKB, which I really like. They have no abilities, once again, other than that Walrus Punch. Leo style. Someone, please help me.
Dire's bottom tower is fallen.
It's going to be all right. I mean, again, Minos has done excellently at just finding this constant sort of side of the map where Secret never is. His farm continues to flow in at an incredible rate. well on the way towards the Basher.
He finds the Paladin Sword, the Dream on the Lifestealer.
We can dagger spot some towers.
Absolutely, yeah, this is
He's gonna go
back
for
to-
that tier 3 tower. Try to push it, maybe, you know, try to stop Tusk's TP, because Tusk should be the one TPing first and being able to, you know, go for the Lifestealer. Shard does not connect.
And they brought 4 TPs back for this Secret, so Minos just doing an excellent job at forcing Secret's hands and making sure that Secret, despite having the slight lead, they're having to play the game that Thunder Predator's forcing them to.
This lane, Ward on the bottom, scouting things out. Like, they know Lifestealer will be trying to do the same thing, and they can be ready. They can TP to tier 2 tower on the mid, possibly backstab because they have good vision, but they need a Tusk. He's also going for that Aghanim Scepter once again, which I really like. Understands the threat is coming from the Lifestealer. He will be the one dealing the damage. We need to get rid of him. Like, we don't have enough to kill him, but we can kill the rest. Just kite the Lifestealer.
Beside the O-Star. He's got to put the BKB, but Matthew's able to find the bash. Yamster jumps over. Leo Star, he needs help, and he needs it now. The heal comes out from Minos. He jumps in, jumps out, keeps Leo Star fine to move on. Minos, he's on the run, over in the river. They'll trap up the 2 of them. Matthew getting low, but he points the Master. The BKB's out from Frank, but the bash is received from Matthew, leaving no opportunity to Frank to escape. As Frank goes down, Misha on the side catches both the 2 of them, Leo Style and MJZ inside the arena.
Also found move. That's a 4-man. I'm gonna call it a team wipe, but the Team Secret playing so aggressively, you know, not allowing Tidehunter, great spell usage, not allowing him to use the Ravage. But Lifestealer, at one point, he's gonna need to take a fight. Right now, just creep skipping, using the Rage. Roshan will respawn in 40 seconds. Matumba Man is just a beast on this Abaddon right now.
We're seeing this fight. These BKBs, they just don't do anything at all when Matu's in, pummeling away, getting the bashes off. Minos, excellent little attempt there to try and keep Leo Star safe. But the way that Secret split the fight up too. Thunder Predator, they feel like they get a bit of a second win, can go back in on this, but Matu, he's dealing with Frank, and then Nisha just wrapping around from the mid, catches both the bat and the Tide perfect.
A bit late for Ravage. You know, even if he pops it there, there is no follow-up, so it's just better to save it. Roche will respawn right now. Team Secret, they're already there.
They've got the combo. They've obviously got the Ravage after not using it in that last fight. Maybe they can try and do something against Secret.
Bashes on the Lifestealer. Yeah, you can feel the power of the Lifestealer. They're still respecting it. Once Minos start putting in some right clicks, they need to be careful. This AC deals a ton of damage, especially with the Battle Fury. Also has a Basher. Silence, spots the Bash.
Oh, he needs help. He's going to get the chance to put the Rage. Big damage coming in from Zai though as he cuts across. Just destroys the Earth Spirit. Now with the shards into the spear, they've managed to catch out Minos.
That was such a nice execution there. Like, Lifestealer, he's like, I can man up against Abaddon, but with those 4 hits, he gets silent, doesn't have anything to dispel it with.
Oh, and it's
so much damage.
Now.
No need for Ravage once again. It feels like it's getting out of control. Like, Batrider, I am not seeing making any aggressive moves. Frank? Ooh, so close.
That's really starting to ramp up now. 25 to 11, 10k lead for Secret. Matu, full Abyssal Blade. Seeing it prove incredibly difficult for Thunder Predator to make any sort of moves onto this carry Abaddon. As this last pick looking pretty perfect for Secret with the way that Matu's been able to play it out.
Thunder Predator took that like one good fight, then kind of threw the game away when they decided to go inside the pit. They lost 4. This is a free Roshan for Team Secret. The damage is just too high with the tag team. That Curse of Avernus. Now, you said it, full Abyssal Blade. You can't be the one controlling the Lifestealer. He doesn't care too much. Has Manta style, so even if they get the good jump, he can still pop the ulti and shield the other guy. Kind of be the saving tool and the damage. Just love this Abaddon last pick.
We've sort of seen as well with the way that the game's played, and Minos, he's had to go for sort of the split push because there's just never really been a timing in sort of the last 10 minutes where he can feel strong against the carry Abaddon. Matu's always going to have the upper hand against him. Minos is chewing up the Divine Rapier. It's needed. They need something big this game to have a chance of turning it. Secret, they're just getting too far ahead right now. They've got to go for something crazy.
That's big. That's how they come back into this game.
Yeah.
You know, he just started working on it, so it's gonna take like at least 3+ minutes to finish it. Team Secret will be ready to go in, maybe get the first set of barracks.
All the counter moves in the trees.
Getting caught again.
Honestly though, these sort of deaths, this is kind of what you need if you want to buy time for Minos to get the rapier. They've got to sort of just throw heroes out one by one, maybe try and distract Secret from hurrying things up and approaching the high ground. They've got to buy time for Minos to get the rapier,
That's
otherwise
what they
they're not
need
going to
to
stand a chance at all.
MJZ cutting the creep wave, has a blink dagger and the force staff. Puppey setting a vision.
Radiant's bottom
They also
barracks
have
is about to crumble.
Matu inside their base. They need to be careful. Sprout around the barracks. Not sure why
Dire's
that's
top
still a
tower
thing.
is
Why are they onto Frank?
How quick is this?
Bashes are there, Frank's gone, just diving in, and now they'll have the chance to go for the Rex here, Secret. Minos going to try and force some of the back. Zion, Puppey, they are here to try and deal with the two of them. Minos is trying to get on top of the target, but can't get on top of Zai. Zai just continues to push back MJC.
Nisha and Matu, they're not stopping. They're going to keep going.
They've got the back of the boost. They might actually have a chance of killing off Zai here. Zai's popped the loner sword. Minos trying to stay on target, but Zai's away. Zips out, it's in the
Gentlemen,
chain.
they're killing your base. You need to do something about it.
Puppey, he's just being the distraction right now. Keeping the three of them prioritized up on the top. They do kill Puppey. As you say that, the bottom lane's gone. Matu and Nisha, they've taken the mid-tier 3. Zai just creating pure space right now. As Thunder Predator, they're still going for it. You know, they've committed. They want to get him, but it's a lot of time, a lot of space.
Creating space, creating a universe. Like they got the melee barracks on the mid lane. Like Thunder Predator making a huge mistake, chasing there, only getting the, like even if they get a kill on Timber, so it doesn't matter. Like they can still rotate with the Abaddon. He's dropping fairly low, but has that Aegis.
Won't quite be able to get him. JG is trying to take the walk back down the mid lane. Got the vision of the ward out. Nisha sees him coming. The setup's there and MJZ's dead.
Even the one you serve serves another.
Minos is still trying to push on this top lane. This time Secret, they're bringing in a lot to deal with him. Minos, he's got to get out of here completely and immediately before Yamsel's able to close in, and he will. Heads out. Smartly done. The whole 5-mana Secret was heading his way.
And this game just feels it got out of control so quickly. They decide to go for a hero kill. Like even Earth Spirit, instead of going and try to defend the base, he TPs to an outpost, joins a fight while rest of the team, you know, they had 2 heroes in the base. Finally, AC done on Abaddon. He hits level 25, Aphotic Shield HP, so that's 380. I don't think they have a
How do they kill it? Yeah,
I don't think they have anything against him right now. Still, minute and 15 seconds left on Aegis. Oh, playing safe, straight up to meet it.
Gotta be careful how close you get to Matu. You get him ranged at Abyssal like Leo Star did just there, and you are gone.
Radiant's middle barracks is full.
Leo Star does have buyback. Secret looking to claim that third final set of barracks here. They start the push up top. There's the buyback from Leo Star. Are they going to be able to stop themselves from being megaed? Minos wrapping out for the back. Matu's just moving in onto Frank. Moves. We'll kick Matu in a bit deeper. Nisha, Puppey coming in with a push. Minos, he's looking towards Puppey on the back line. Moves will be able to get over the ring. They're trying to take down Ravage from MJC. Catches 3 of them. And also Puppey at the back. Puppey falls. Can they get anything else? Minos, who's his next target going to be? He's going to head towards Nisha, but they've lost MJC. MJC with the buyback. Circle over towards Moose. Moose able to roll away in time. Minos, he needs help. He's got the rage.
They also lost all the barracks, so they're gonna play against the Mega Creep.
Leo Style.
Nisha jumping in.
He brought back for this. Leo Style's got to run.
Arena ready, BKB. There's no way he's getting out of this one.
Now Yapsol's in. That'll be Leo Style dead for 90. Over towards the mid, Minos and FJZ. They're trying to deal with Matuma Man. That's almost impossible. The Aegis will time out, but he still has the borrowed
One-man
time.
army with the flamethrower spinning around.
And kicked over on the side. Minos, he's still caught though. Nisha's in, catching him in the arena. Minos is down. He's got a buyback, and he's going to need to use it if they want to try for another fight. But of course, that's going to make the Divine Rapier nothing more than a dream with the amount of gold he's going to have to spend to get back in.
Mega Creeps are approaching the base. Abaddon hitting on the tower. Nisha with the Aghanim Scepter. And I love that. It feels like this spell does not belong in Dota, but it does. It's there.
Oh, Yamto, he's going to be able to kick Frank outside of the fountain. Comes in, kicks him out. Minos trying to step over towards him, but Frank getting bashed up by the Timberman. They take him down. Matthew turning over towards Minos. Moose comes over with the roll. They'll kick Minos back into the fountain. Yamto having a bit of fun here as Moose gets left outside. GG is called. Secret will take game 2. The series, it's theirs.
Team Secret, you know, just a bit too strong for Thunder Predator here. You know, they are the final boss that everyone is afraid to face, and they show why. Like their versatility, the way they draft, like this battle.